Nano Banana and VEO3 are some of the best AI video tools out there right now. But the moment you combine them, it feels like you just skipped a whole generation of technology. Because instead of just generating cool clips, suddenly you're stepping into videos. Videos that look like they were shot on a movie set, with you actually being inside the scene. You can drop yourself into a super realistic shot that could replace stock footage, B-roll, or even a full professional project. I've been testing this combo for over a month, and every time I generate something new, I can't believe how good it is. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens when you combine Nano Banana with VEO3 in this one secret tool, and why no other AI model has ever come close to this. Now, the tool I'm going to be using to access both Nano Banana and Google VEO is called Artlist. The reason I'm using this tool is because not only does it let you use both of those models and more without leaving the app, it also gives you access to a ton of really cool features, like voice cloning, a big library of stock images, and a bunch of other things. To access Nano Banana through Artlist, it's super simple. On the left side, you just click on AI image and video, and then inside that workflow, you select image to image generation. And as you can see, we're now in the new prompt box with Nano Banana already selected. For our first generation, I'll show you how you can not only insert yourself into an existing image, but also match the style of that image so it looks like you were part of it from the start. So for example, I have this painting right here, and what I want to do is insert myself into it while still keeping the same painted style, basically making it look like I was drawn into the original artwork. To do that, we'll use a two-step process. First, we get a description of the image itself. The reason for doing this is because it gives us the best possible result without having to mess around with combining both images at once, which can sometimes be a problem with Nano Banana. So what I do is I import the painting into ChatGPT and simply ask it, describe the setting, the clothing, the style, and the background of this image exactly as it is. That gives me a detailed description back, which I can then copy over to Artlist. Now I take an image of myself, and at the beginning of the prompt, I just write paint this person, and then I paste in the rest of the description from ChatGPT. Once that's ready, I click generate. And here's the result, and honestly, it looks really cool. It has all the details of the original painting, but now I'm in it, and in my opinion, it made the whole thing look even better. Nano Banana definitely nailed this. That's a solid result. So I'll go ahead and download this image. Now switching over to video is really easy. You just click the button to change to video mode. For this, we want to make sure we select the best possible model, which is Google VEO. You'll see it listed right there. Next, you can pick your resolution and aspect ratio. You can go landscape or portrait. I'm going landscape for this one. Then you can set the duration. I'll go with 6 seconds. I'll also set the resolution to 1080p. You can toggle audio on or off. I'll keep it on for this example. Writing prompts for Google VEO can seem a little more complicated, but it's actually simple if you do it the right way. What I do is use a custom GPT specifically for VEO3. I just import my picture, describe roughly what I want to happen, and it gives me back a perfectly structured prompt ready to go. So for this test, I wrote, make the person turn fully to the camera and say, thou shalt subscribe to YouTube. I sent that through, got the prompt back, and then copied it into Artlist. From there, I just drop in my original image, click animate, and let it generate. And the video we get back looks really good.
Thou shalt subscribe to YouTube.
But Nano Banana is not only good at changing the style of the image. Next, I'll show you how you can flawlessly insert product images in your images and videos. So my idea for this generation is to take this image of the Joker robbing the bank from the Batman movie and turn it into a cool product ad that plays around with his character, since this is such a well-known scene. What I want to do first is insert my picture, and then I'll add in this picture of a Red Bull can. For the prompt, I'm keeping it pretty simple. Since we're using both images together, and Nano Banana isn't always the best at adding in objects naturally, I don't want to overcomplicate it. So I just wrote, take the clown character from the bank scene and place a Red Bull can in his hands as if he's holding it naturally. Keep the pose, clothing, and the background of the character exactly the same. Just adjust his arm so it looks like he's holding the can realistically. Make sure the can and the logo are fully visible and match the lighting and the cinematic style of the original movie frame. Then I hit generate, and as you can see, the image came out looking really good. It looks super natural, and I love how it even expanded the frame slightly so you can more realistically see him holding up the can. Now I'll go to image to video and prompt, inside a grand sunlit train station, a person wearing a sinister clown mask stands in a suit holding up a can of energy drink toward the camera. And the camera begins begins with a tight medium shot, slowly pushing in as the masked figure tilts the can slightly forward with a deliberate, unsettling motion. Warm afternoon light streams through tall windows, catching the metallic shine of the can and the texture of the mask. The atmosphere feels tense yet cinematic. Audio, faint echoing footsteps, distant train sounds, and the masked figure's muffled voice saying calmly, "Need a little chaos?" Red Bull gives you wings. Make sure all the settings are still good and let it run. And here's the result.
Need a little chaos? Red Bull gives you wings.
Honestly, it looks really cool. I'd say this would make a great scroll-stopping ad if I saw it anywhere online. The way he delivers the line even matches the specific way Joker talks in that scene, which is crazy accurate. The movement is also really natural. I didn't want him doing too much, just a slight turn toward the camera, and that's exactly what it gave me. So altogether, it definitely looks like a very impressive result. And for our final generation, I thought it would be fun to make something that looks like a MrBeast style video intro. So I'll switch back to images and head over to Nano Banana. I'm just going to drop this image of myself and a picture of the White House. For the prompt, I'll write something like, take the person from image 1 and place him in front of the White House. He should look super excited, full of energy, like he's about to start a MrBeast video. Match the lighting and perspective so it looks like a real photo taken on the White House lawn. And here's the result. It looks exactly like me, and the White House in the background looks really cool. So I'll download this image, and then I'll head over to the prompt generator. Now I'll paste it in and write, make the person super excitedly say, for the next 24 hours, I'll be the president of the US while waving his hands. That gives me back a full structured prompt, so I'll just copy it, head back over to Artlist, switch into video mode, make sure the correct model is selected, and import the image we just got from Nano Banana. Then I paste in my prompt. For this one, I'll keep the runtime at 6 seconds, and I'll also make sure the resolution is set to the highest quality. Then I just click animate, and the result came out looking really cool.
For the next 24 hours, I'll be the President of the United States.
I love how naturally he waves his hands, and even though the voice doesn't really sound like mine, it still looks very impressive. Now if you want to make the voice sound like yours, just like I did in the start of the video, you can simply just record your voice saying the same sentence as the video, and then just import it over the original soundtrack. Or even better, you can use Artlist voice cloning to make an exact copy of your own voice that says whatever you want. All you have to do is upload an audio sample, anywhere from 10 seconds to 5 minutes, and for best results, record it in a quiet place. I've been using this for some of my channels, and the quality is honestly insane. So now you know how to create some really impressive videos with Nano Banana and VEO3 using Artlist. But Artlist doesn't just give you access to those two models. It also comes with stock footage, music, and sound effects that you can instantly drop into your projects. It has voice cloning, so you can literally generate voices that fit your content perfectly. And on top of that, there are tons of other AI tools for both image and video that make the entire creative process way faster and way easier than trying to have a bunch of random tools. You could try to replicate this workflow using a bunch of different platforms, but it's expensive, wastes your time, and honestly, the results aren't as good. With Artlist, you've got everything in one place, it's simple to use, and it gives you the kind of quality that actually makes your videos stand out. So if you want to start creating videos like the ones we just made today, click the link down in the description, sign up for Artlist, and get started. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.